Hey Falcon fans, this is Dixie.
And this is Ace.
Bringing you our Friday Falcon news. First up today, we have the SGA freshman governor elections. Those are today, and there's going to be one SMS and one Churchill Middle School student chosen.
Today is the last day the yearbooks are being sold for $70. So if you want to buy one at this price, please go to the cafeteria and purchase one, or go online and purchase it before the end of the day today.
Also, your Lady Falcons soccer team have their first home game Tuesday the 25th against Elizabethton, so be sure to show up and support.
The Marines are currently holding a scholarship, so if you want more information on that, please go see Ms. Dykes.
Also, if you want an icy to cool you down in the heat, the drama department is selling ices in the gym lobby at concessions.
Teaching as a Profession is currently selling volunteer high school themed bracelets. So if you'd like one of those, they're selling them every single football Friday during every single lunch. So go buy one if you want to show your support for the school.
Also, we have a pep rally today during 8th period for the game against Spoon. And we have a graphic of a list of events that we're going to pull up on the screen real fast.
Hey volunteer, this is Lily. Today I'm here with
Catherine, guys.
So tell me, when are freshman governor elections?
They are going to be held this Friday, the 21st, and your application packets are due Wednesday, tomorrow.
What are your expectations for those freshmen?
And let's pull up a graphic.
Let's pull up the graphic. And just be sure to look at that for a second. Yeah.
That's the events happening in the school actively. And let's go on to an interview with Lily and Catherine over SGA.
Hey volunteer, this is Lily. Today I'm here with
Catherine, guys.
So tell me, when are freshman governor elections?
They are going to be held this Friday, the 21st, and your application packets are due Wednesday, tomorrow.
What are your expectations for those freshmen?
We expect for the freshman governors to be on time and be helpful and be at meetings. You're going to be planning the homecoming parade floats and helping decorate and helping run pep rallies. So it's very important that you're on time and respectful and just be helpful whenever you can.
What advice do you have?
Be open to your peers' ideas and just be kind to them and make sure that everyone's having a good time and feels involved. And just make sure you're listening, because there's a lot of things. SGA can be stressful and there's a lot of little details and plans that have to go into motion. So just make sure you are being aware and being attentive and responsible and you know what's going on.
Thank you.
Up next, we're going to have a short break, and then we'll be on to Hammond's Hits.
Craving the comfort of a real homemade meal without the hassle of cooking? Welcome to Country Kitchen in Seguinsville. We're serving up the area's best home-cooked meals made fresh daily with honest ingredients and a whole lot of heart. From hot, savory dishes to your favorite classic sides, every plate feels like Sunday dinner at Grandma's house. Whether you're stopping in for a quick lunch break or gathering the family for dinner, our warm down-home atmosphere makes you feel right at home the second you walk through the door. Come hungry, leave happy. Visit us today at 3039 Lee Highway in Seguinsville, Tennessee, or call ahead for takeout orders at 423-345-0025. Country Kitchen, good food, great folks, and real home cooking.
Welcome back to the Creative Connection section with your host, Ava Worley.
I'm Asley Keck, and the announcements this week start with choir, the fall concert on the 28th of September here at Volunteer.
The theater is selling ices and dirty sodas every Friday starting this Friday.
Band has a performance September 19th at Sevierville High School and September 26th at Carnes High School Invitational.
Robotics had their first meeting last week where they discussed fundraising opportunities and new rules for competitions this year. They'll be meeting Thursdays right after school for about 30 to 45 minutes.
There's a musical coming up potentially this spring called Anastasia. For more details, ask Miss Holt.
Also, if you're looking to hear some live music, our band Pretty Penny will be playing 12:30 to 1:30 tomorrow at the Museum of Butler in Butler, Tennessee. So come out if you want to hear some live music.
Now on to an interview with our SGA President, Catherine Geis.
We're here with Catherine Geis, and she's an SGA. Would you like to tell us what your role is in SGA?
Yes, I am the SGA president for the 2027 school year, and my job as the SGA president is to plan things like pep rallies, prom, homecoming, winter formal, and all the other little events in between that make the school year as fun as it is. And I'm just the head organizer for all those events, me and my cabinet.
Would you like to tell us about those events coming up?
Yes. Okay, so we have our first pep rally this Friday, and we also have freshman governor elections on Friday, and we will be announcing the homecoming theme and date very, very soon.
How are you enjoying being president, Catherine?
I very, very much enjoy being president because I like to, I love to organize and decorate and plan stuff, and getting to be creative and use it as my creative outlet is really fun. Like making posters, making the online Canva stuff for events, and just getting to work with my best friends that are my cabinet is one of my favorite parts. And we get to hang out, but also we get to do really fun stuff that benefit our school together.
That sounds fun. Thank you so much, Catherine.
Hi, my name is Bridget. My name's Whitney, and this is Hammond Hits. Today we're going to be reviewing to you a classic film, which is my favorite film, La Strada, which was directed by Fellini in 1954. This is the description of the movie from Letterboxd. A young woman is purchased from her impoverished mother by a circus man to be his wife and partner. She loyally endures her husband's coldness and abuse as they travel the Italian countryside and perform together. I personally rated this 4 stars on Letterboxd. I thought it was a pretty good movie. It didn't really have a plot, but it was pretty good. What did you think about it? I rated it a 5 out of 5 stars. Plus, I gave it a like, and this movie is on my top 4 favorites as number 1. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you guys take this recommendation and go watch this movie.
What's up, VHS? This is Turner Winstead here, coming right before his first episode of Time with Turner. Now, like the thing says at the end, don't trust anything you say. Yeah, it's just supposed to be very stupid and all. But yeah, my first episode is coming out right after it's The Pilot That Sails, the very first episode. And yeah, pretty clever title right there also. And right after that, we will cut to Andrew and Hayden, so enjoy.
Alright. Hello, everyone. I am Tucker Winstead, and I have some terrible news. The whole world is about to be flooded because all those gates are huge, and apparently the rainbows were just a mess. Apparently this whole world is about to be drowned, so you better get to some shelter and start building an ark while you still can. Uh-oh, too late. We're about to be flooded. Thank you.
This is the VHS Sports section. I'm Andrew Young, and this is my co-host,
Hayden Wiley.
Girls volleyball, they are on a 3-game losing streak. They lost 1-0 versus Daniel Boone, 1-0 versus North Green, and 1-0 versus South Green. They play Elizabethton Monday the 24th at Elizabethton. Football has a game versus Daniel Boone at 7 at Boone, and if Daniel Boone wins, I will shave my head and bleach it and get tiger stripes. And now this is a commercial.
Craving the comfort of a real homemade meal without the hassle of cooking? Welcome to Country Kitchen in Seguinsville. We're serving up the area's best home-cooked meals made fresh daily with honest ingredients and a whole lot of heart. From hot, savory dishes to your favorite classic sides, every plate feels like Sunday dinner at Grandma's house. Whether you're stopping in for a quick lunch break or gathering the family for dinner, our warm down-home atmosphere makes you feel right at home the second you walk through the door. Come hungry, leave happy. Visit us today at 3039 Lee Highway in Seguinsville, Tennessee, or call ahead for takeout orders at 423-345-0025. Country Kitchen, good food, great folks, and real home cooking.
There's an interview with Coach Wag, and then after that we're going to have Kristen and Tristan reviewing a glass pen.
Jeremy Wagner, head football coach at Volunteer High School. So coming into your second year as head coach, what are some of the biggest changes you've noticed after your first year?
The change is like learning that rosters change, but standards never do. And the kids have like really bought into that, the work ethic and being committed. Commitment is the biggest thing right now. It's like our commitment growth is really important. And I was just really pleased with how many kids are committed to one another and not just a logo.
Coming from last year's success, how does this year play out, defined on that success from last year?
I mean, last year was special for sure. Don't ever want to take anything from that team and then the program. However, I am very optimistic. I'm usually a glass half empty. You know, I'm pessimistic on a lot of things, but I kind of believe that the way that our togetherness has, I think we're expected to do things. Like the kids have expectations to win. Like they want to win, and when things go wrong, they respond in a positive manner. So I know what we're doing is right, especially in the locker room when you have upperclassmen and semi-underclassmen holding others accountable that maybe didn't have a great practice or maybe having something wrong at home, and they hold each other accountable and say, hey, we're here to pick you up.
So the regular season is about to start when we travel to Daniel Boone High School. Is there any key players that you'd like to talk about that you think will make a huge difference for this season?
I think, I brag on Spencer and Krieger and Gavin Stout quite a bit. Another one is Brian Landry. He's going to be obviously a playmaker. I think a name that everybody needs to hear more of is John Hale. John Hale's going to do his fair playing time and get after their efforts and Harold on that defensive side of the ball. They do a great job. I think another on the offensive side, Jacoby Hyatt and I think Jamison Mallow's done a really good job coming in and taking the snaps and directing, and Jordan coming in and taking a few snaps and getting after him. I'm very, very eager to see what those two do, and because they're helping each other right now at that quarterback spot, and they figure it out. Jansen Arnold. I mean, I can sit here and go down Hayden Briggs being on the list. I can sit here and go down the list, and it's a blessing to have so many kids to talk about. Most teams have a certain few kids, but I think all of our kids touch the ball in different ways, and once we get the ball to them, they get the popcorn.
My last question for you will be, how do you stay motivated for this upcoming season to make it better than last year, and how do you motivate the kids?
Well, the biggest motivation is it's a do your job mentality. So I'm not really a rah-rah guy when it comes to that. I think they understand that you got to do your job. You have to do your job. That's what we're required. I think that's what's required of us as future fathers or maybe productive citizens in the world. Is people. There's nothing better than being relied on and being counted on. It's trying to be who you would need at their age, and then that's how I try to model my motivation after is being consistent for them. Being here in the field house, opening it up, and being consistent. And sometimes that consistency isn't nice. That love is not nice, and it's a pick me up moment. It's a gut check moment. And the biggest motivation factor for last year was this. We still had blemishes on the season. What are we going to do about it? How are we going to respond to that? And how can we perfect everything else? And that's the reality.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Coach.
All right, thanks, Louie. Have a wonderful day. Jeremy Wagner.
Hey, I'm Tristan, and today we're going to be reviewing a glass pen. A glass pen is a pen completely made of glass that uses a tiny spiral groove to hold ink. It was invented in Tokyo in 1902 by this guy, a wind chime craftsman. When I was using this pen, I really liked the fact that I could switch the ink really fast without having to clean it out all the time like a fountain pen. That's very useful. Also, like a fountain pen, you do have to re-dip it with ink a lot. It's very inconvenient, I would imagine. Also, if you don't keep it on the paper, you do have to spin it, and that kind of who it was designed for, I mean, I would imagine it's designed for somebody specializing in calligraphy, mostly. And, that's all I have to say about, glass pens. Thank you for listening and experiencing this glass pen.
Hey everyone, be sure to tune in next week for Hammond's Hits Taxi Driver movie review. And thank you everyone for tuning in.
We hope to see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.